Hello scholars, it's Mr. Marambo coming at you with more science. Today we will look at the physical properties of materials as they are being heated and cooled. Make sure you have your data table in preparation for data collection. Our instructions are to write down how the material heats and cools and what the material looks like when it heats and cools. This is our dependent variable. Let's first begin with sugar. And let's start the timer. Look at what's happening to the sugar, scholars. What are your observations? We're at 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Check out what's happening to sugar. What color is it? What is happening as we are melting the sugar? Let's quickly cool the material now. This is the aftermath of sugar heating and then cooling. Let's move on to salt. Here is salt being heated now for 3 minutes, 1 centimeter above the flame. Two minutes. It's been 3 minutes. Let's go ahead and cool it for 20 seconds. And this is salt after heating and cooling. Let's go ahead and move on to cornstarch. This is cornstarch. 1 centimeter above the flame, being heated. Last remaining seconds for cornstarch. Look at the color. What's going on here? And let's switch into cooling. What does it look like? What's the color? Did it change shape at all? Write down your observations. And this is cornstarch after heating and cooling. Let's turn to baking soda. 1 centimeter above the flame, keeping it steady. This is baking soda. Are there any changes? This is the baking soda. What changes do you see, if any, from the heating and cooling of this material? Let's move into baking powder. 1 centimeter above the flame, not touching it, begins. 3 minutes. This is baking powder after healing and cooled. What does it look like? What are its shapes? Lastly, let's take a look at alum. This is alum. One minute. That's enough. I'm going to transfer it and move it to the cooling station. This is the final product of alum. What does it look like? What changes do you see? How does it look like cooled versus when it's hot? Make sure you have filled out the entirety of your data table with how the material looks like when it's heating and when it's cooling, and how did it melt and how did it cool.